Hey, what's going on, guys? So today I figured that we would do a little walk around my car, show the 240 off a little bit, and I guess, yeah. She is. It's an 89 Nissan 240SX. It's got a 326 power wing, D-Max taillights, ISR 4-inch blast pipes with 3-inch turbo backrest exhaust. The body kit on it is a Super Doof Get Nuts Type 3 kit. Rear bumper, side skirts, and front bumper. It's got 50mm over fenders that are Origin. Origin 40mm dual vent front fenders. D-Max style hood vent. Not too bad a shape, I guess. It kind of went on. Not too bad for a replica, I guess. Full Pro-Am cage. Bride Type C, Sport C I should say. Door panels are stamped out by the same company who built the cage. Power FC, AM wideband, Greddy boost controller. It's got a high and a low boost setting, love it. Pro gauges, black when they're not on, and they light up when they're lit, when their power is given to them. Energy, quick release, energy, wood grain, steering wheel. I guess that's about it. I tried to keep my car kind of somewhat in full interior. That's why I still got carpet. I did have door panels, but I didn't like the way they looked because I had them all cut out for the cage. I painted the inside, changes colors between like a blue, metallic blue, to like a metallic pearl purple blue. It's kind of weird. Different lights, it changes in different lights, I should say. Batteries are located. So like a regular light, you know, LED, you get this like bluish color. That's what it looks like. It would look like out in the sun. And then if you switch to just a regular like halogen bulb, it comes up, it turns like a purple. It's probably not going to come up on camera, but anyways, yeah, it'll do like a purple color with like a regular like halogen bulb. Anyway, suspension on this car is K-Sport slide controls. It was just a basic suspension setup when I first did this car, just to get it low and kind of get it where I want it sitting. I eventually plan to upgrade later. Let's see, just stock seat for passenger wise. All suspension arms on this car have been replaced. They're all, for the most part, they're all Megan Racing. Seem to work just fine for at least my application. Haven't had any issues with it at all. The wheels are XXR 526s. Those will be being changed out very soon here. I'm actually building some WEDS cranes, Cerberus ones. Here's the faces of them right now. Just waiting on a couple more lips to come in, and then we'll be changing those. But the front wheels right now are 18x9 plus 25 offset with the 25mm spacer. Gives me basically a 0 offset. The rears are 18x10.5 plus 20 offset. 0 camber right now, so it fits pretty good, nice and snug. Let's gonna pop the hood. Take a look at the engine. So here it is. It's just a pretty standard RB20 DET with an RB25 turbo. It's got the RB20 wastegate actuator on it, so it's 10 pounds of boost at stock. I did a J30 or J60, I always forget what it is, igniter. I swap a couple wires around, but it works much better than the factory RB20 or 26 igniter. Pretty much, you know, there's not too much different with this engine from a factory stock one. It's got yellow jacket coils in it, coil packs. I did a catch can setup. I had a different one set up in it, and I got rid of it and did this one. Tile blow-off valve. Front core support, at least by the radiator, has all been pushed forward about 2.5 inches. It's all been tubed up front. You can kind of see the lower tube down there. Just kind of connects the two frame rails and then it mounts down on the bottom. Still, so that's all the same. Using GK Tech fan because I was having issues with electric fans. Probably just because I was using cheap ones. It's got a cheap CX Racing intercooler piping. No complaints with it. It works for what it is for at least this horsepower. I do have a Mission Motor radiator or intercooler for it. I'm gonna be swapping the engine out, so I decided not to put it in right now. But yeah, the engine is sold. Somebody's gonna be coming and picking it up here in about a week or two once I get it pulled out. Because I'll be doing the 1JZ swap. It's got front and rear bash bars. Same company that built my cage, 18 Fab, built them here locally in Arizona. Does really good work. I haven't painted the front bash bar yet. The rear is painted the same color as the car, but that's because it's welded to the rear end. But yeah, I don't know. There's not much else to talk about, I guess. I guess future plans would be BC Racing coilovers. Probably their DR series. I'm not sure on that one yet. Not sure if that's the way I'm going to go or not. I kind of want to change out my over fenders. I kind of want to go a little bit wider. I think I'm going to go with the Origin Type 4s, where they got kind of a flared lip on them. Same thing with the front. I think the rears on their Type 4s are 75 millimeter, or no, they have two different ones, that's right. They have 75 and 55. I'm probably going to go with the 55s because I don't need to go that much wider. The rears for the Cerberus ones, when I do finish them, they're going to be 18 by 11. The offset's going to be right around plus 10 with a 5 or 5.5 inch lip. Right now that's 4 3/4 that's in the rear with these XXRs. And the fronts will be 18 9.5 with a 4 inch lip with a 0 offset. So I might need to go a little bit wider to fit those wheels anyways. I'm going to be tubbing the front end as soon as this engine comes out. I'm going to do small tubs, nothing crazy. Really not much bigger than the factory. I don't want to take up a bunch of room in the engine bay, but I do want to get rid of a bunch of holes. Like a previous owner did an awesome job when they cut holes for their intercooler piping. It looks like it's used a regular grinder wheel. Can't really see mine when I cut mine out. I use die grinder and I've got, you know, the trim that goes around it so it's all protected. But anyways, that hole would be way too big for having a single intercooler pipe. It would look ridiculous. So I figured I'd just cut out the tubs and then just sheet metal it in with trailer fenders. I did the upgraded Quest alternator on this. Just did that little bracket right there that you can see closest to us. That's the little bracket that I made to make it work. I've never had any issues with it loosening up or anything. It's got McKinney mounts, engine mounts. Really hard to see, but engine and transmission mounts. CX Racing, equal length exhaust manifold. Haven't had any issues with them, but supposedly they crack, but it's been in here for 4 years and I haven't had it crack yet, so I have no complaints with them. I did a wiring tuck. Basically all my harnesses up front, all my fuse boxes and everything are underneath my dash, and I basically cut it down so there's only one fuse box with all the relays in it and all the main fuses. My headlights never worked and I got tired of messing with them, trying to figure out what was going on, why they wouldn't stay up, or one would go up and one would go down. So I just basically, all the wiring that goes to it now is just for a high and low beam, the headlight, and I'm just using the brackets so I can manually do it on both sides. Probably going to switch that to a turnbuckle to get rid of those and make it a little bit stronger because they do kind of get flimsy. That one's actually pretty stout, but one of these, this one's kind of flimsy. When we did the front core support, we had to cut away some of the bracket, or I guess the braces for the brackets that keep it kind of strong, and it weakened them a little bit. So yeah, Mission Motor radiator. Yeah. Works again. I'll throw in a sound clip of this running. I'm not gonna really get on it real hard just because neighbor next door has babies and half the time they sleep during the afternoon, so do a small little exhaust clip and I'll throw in some driving with a microphone near the exhaust. But yeah, I guess that's about it. I mean, 1JZ swap's what I'm really looking forward to. Shipment's coming in second week of June 2017. So hoping to go pick up my engine around then. And then I'll be mounting that to, or mounting a 350Z transmission to that. I'm gonna use either a Collins or a Maverick adapter. I haven't decided yet, but should be good. I've already started ordering parts for that, so all that stuff's be coming soon, and doing unboxings and all that kind of crap to keep updated with everything on the car. So subscribe if you want to see those kind of videos. I know the 1JZ swap's probably getting played out. Everybody's swapping to them right now. I just finally decided to kick the RB out and go with something a little bit more. That's got a little bit more horsepower, a little bit newer, a little bit more reliable, I guess. Even though my RB is all the bugs have been worked out of it, and it's pretty solid. But like I said, I sold it, so time to pull it out and give one last quick walk around, look at it. I was gonna go for a drive, go out and get some really nice desert scenery, some back roads, but it's like 105 degrees today, so I decided the garage that's at 80 degrees right now feels pretty good. Maybe another day I'll do that. Get some cinematic views and everything. Alright guys, so I'll clip to some sound views and some driving, and I guess that'll do it for this.